If you didn't notice by the title of this video, we're pregnant.
Yeah, we're pregnant.
So, you want to show the picture of baby?
Hooray!
Hooray! So, we are expecting. We're very excited about it. Are you excited, bud? Yeah, you're excited?
So we found out that we were pregnant, and as soon as we did, we started filming the whole experience. So this is something that we wanted to share with you all. So we wanted to show you some clips of what this has been like.
Yeah, so we are really excited. We know it's going to be a very different type of pregnancy, and nerves and everything have definitely set in already, but we're really excited to just share this experience and keep document it even for our own memories.
So happy.
You're so happy, aren't you?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Really happy.
he's super excited. So we just want to invite you all on this journey.
I thought it will be out already.
Yeah, you thought it was going to be out already? Yeah, we got a long way to go, bud, okay? So we're going to show you some clips from this journey, and like you said, we started filming in the beginning, so we're going to take you guys back to the beginning.
Show you how far we've come so far.
So we just took a couple more tests. I took this one early this morning and it was still really faint, really light. So I wanted to try again. Used the other brand over here and it's still very light, but this one is definitely showing that line for sure. So just a little update. It is a very rainy day here in Nashville. As far as baby, I am about 6 weeks along, and my progesterone levels are still not really going up as they should. So I just went back to the doctor's office to do more labs and kind of check all my levels again. At this point, it is just a waiting game to see if everything with the pregnancy is going to be okay. I will be going in about a week and a half to do an ultrasound at my 8-week mark and kind of go from there. So just to kind of recap a little bit, I have already gone to do labs maybe about 4 times to check my progesterone at this point, and the numbers are just not looking the way they should. So thankfully the doctor is checking it over and over again, and we kind of make a better assessment when we have the ultrasound in a couple weeks. But it has been very difficult to not be stressed about all of these labs that we have to do, but we're trying our best to be as positive and hope that everything goes well. Hey everyone, so another update here. I am at the end of 7 weeks. Tomorrow will be 8 weeks. I am feeling a little bit better as far as my anxiety, and I know that is a major factor of that is because of our previous miscarriage. So I am trying to stay as relaxed and calm about things as I can. But if anyone has ever gone through a miscarriage, you know that everything is scary during a pregnancy after a miscarriage. So we are doing our best to not freak out with every little thing. And just try to take each day as they come. It's not easy at all, but we're definitely trying as much as we can. So just a few updates. I did write down some of my symptoms because it's a lot. In week 6, I was already feeling extremely tired, taking naps whenever I could, which is very unlike me. I never take naps. So the fact that I absolutely needed to some days, I know that was definitely because of the baby. I was feeling a few light cramps during week 6, and mostly like menstrual type cramps, very light. So that was, making me a little bit nervous, but I know that they were just part of the process. Another big symptom during week 6 was I started getting a little bit of insomnia. So I would wake up about 3:34 in the morning, sometimes just in a panic, and I would just be wide awake and just almost have an anxiety attack that would wake me up. But I found that when I would just get up, usually I have to go pee, so I get up, go to the restroom, take a minute to take a couple breaths, and then I could go back and lay down, and my panic attack would kind of calm down, and then I could go back to sleep. But that happened a couple of times. And then after that, I've had a few nights where I would just wake up at that time randomly. And then I would have to, again, just get up, go pee, come back, and I would be okay. I have also, along with that, frequent urination has definitely started. So that's been fun. And I have also noticed that I've gotten very bloated. So I have had to switch to my maternity jeans, which I'm shocked that I had to do it so soon, but they say by, after your first, second, third pregnancies, then you definitely start to bloat more and show a little bit earlier. So definitely had to switch over to different types of jeans because that has helped a lot. So I pulled out a lot of my maternity clothes that I had. For week 7, which we are at the end of week 7, I've noticed that not only with the insomnia, I've also just been tossing and turning a lot in bed at night. And I don't know if that's just because I've been so tired, and then also losing my breath as I talk, but just being so tired. But we also, because we've had to get a new bed, we got a new mattress this week. So I'm hoping that that's going to help with some of my insomnia and helping me sleep and tossing and turning at night. Oh, one weird thing to me anyhow was I have never gotten nauseous in any of my pregnancies. And when we were out shopping for a mattress last week, I was, laying down, getting up, laying down, getting up, trying to test out the mattresses, and I got super nauseous in the store. So I don't know if that's part of the pregnancy or part of just the laying down and getting up for testing out the mattresses. But that was the first time I've ever gotten nauseous. Regarding like food, I've been okay to eat most foods. The only thing that I am noticing is we like to meal plan. So when I'm thinking ahead of what do I want to eat, what sounds good to me, nothing sounds good to me. I can't think ahead too much about what I'm going to eat. If Robert will just say, we're going to eat this tonight, great. And he makes it and we're good. But if I have to really think about what we're going to eat, there's nothing that sounds really great. I'm not craving anything yet, so it's just kind of weird because I'm not nauseous when I think of food or eat food. It's just nothing sounds appetizing. I do notice also that I am getting some mild breast tenderness when I wake up in the morning. Nothing too bad. I know with my first pregnancy with Lucas, I was feeling it a lot more around this stage, so I'm not feeling it as much. So the last thing is, as I mentioned, I've just been out of breath sometimes. I would go to the grocery store and pick up some groceries, and just from being out and about for like an hour, I would get so winded. So I'm trying to make sure I am not overdoing it and just taking it as it is. If I need to sit and rest for a little bit, then I'm trying to do that. But that's it for our updates for week 7. Tomorrow starts week 8. And we actually have our first doctor's appointment. We've been going to the doctor to do blood work and doing all of that, but I haven't actually seen the doctor. So tomorrow we get to see the doctor and we actually get to do our first ultrasound. So hoping that everything comes out great and maybe we get a picture of little baby.
Greetings everyone. Today we are finishing up our first appointment, our first baby appointment, and we're really excited because, well, we got to meet our little baby today. So we did an ultrasound and everything's looking good so far. We've been a little hesitant lately because of what happened before, but we're trying to be as happy and positive as possible. So we're really excited, and today was really good news. Everything's looking normal, and the baby's measuring properly, so we're really excited.
Yeah, so we had an ultrasound appointment first and everything went good. We were able to see the heartbeat. Couldn't hear it yet just because it's still early, but from what they're saying is that the baby was just really curled up and didn't really want to take a good picture. So the baby was measuring about 7 weeks, but we estimated that we should be about 8 weeks. So we'll see next time we do an ultrasound what the baby is measuring as. And we were supposed to actually see the doctor for the first time today, and she got called into an emergency. So I'll be coming back to actually just meet with my doctor and kind of touch base with her on everything. I also got some labs done to check my progesterone and my HCG levels. I have been taking progesterone for the last 2 or 3 weeks now, so we want to make sure that those levels are where they need to be now. But yeah, we're happy we finally got to see the baby. It's a little bit more reassuring to actually like have, you know, the visual of seeing the baby, seeing them move around and the little heartbeat and all of that stuff.
So really excited, and God willing, everything will go well.
So just a quick update, it is March 25th, and I just met with the doctor for the first time. I've been going back and forth to the office to do blood work and checking all of my hormone levels and everything like that. But this was the first time I actually got to see my doctor, and it was good. Everything went well. She said that the baby is looking great. The baby's actually measuring about 7 weeks and 4 days, so a few days younger than what we had been estimating, which is actually makes sense based on the time that I ovulated and my cycle schedules and everything like that. So everything was looking good for that. She also checked the baby's heartbeat again, and it's beating good. We didn't actually get to hear the heartbeat still, but she's able to measure it and say that it actually is looking great. Regarding my progesterone, which she's been monitoring very closely. So my levels have been a little bit on the lower side. So I've done a lot of blood work to check on it. And last week when I did it, it was at like 13.7, which the lowest it should be is at 11. So it's on the lower side. So has been having me take progesterone medication. And I have been taking it, and I have been noticing a lot of different side effects as far as that, which would be like extreme tired. I'm extremely tired all the time throughout the day. That's probably the biggest one, I should say. But other than that, it's, you know, anything else has been so mild. So she does still want me to take it and to kind of see like where my levels are going from here throughout the first trimester. And then if it's getting better, then I will kind of wing off of that and take it every other day and go from there. Another thing that she wants me to start taking is metformin. And the reason for that is because I have my A1Cs, last time I checked them a couple months ago, were normal but a little bit high. So almost at like a borderline of pre-diabetic. And with my first pregnancy, I did have gestational diabetes because of my insulin not really like regulating that well. And because I'm a little bit older, she wants me to start taking it now just to make sure. She also mentioned that it could kind of help with preventing a miscarriage. So I said, sure, I will take that too. So I'm going to start taking that this week as well and see if that kind of helps. And also hoping that that might help with me not getting gestational diabetes this time around, because that alone was exhausting. Just watching everything that I'm eating, monitoring, writing everything down. I would actually the first pregnancy, I had to check my insulin levels 3 times a day. So pricking my fingers 3 times a day was not fun. So I'm really hoping I could avoid that this time around. But yeah, other than that, she did do another ultrasound to kind of take a look at the baby while she could. So if I can, I will just put a little bit of video right here so you could see. It still just looks like a little peanut. There's not much to see, but she could see the baby and the heartbeat and the yolk sac, and everything looked good. So that made me happy. So the game plan going forward, she does want me to come back in another week and do another ultrasound, blood work to check my progesterone again, and just meet with her and kind of see how everything's progressing over the next week. And then from there, if everything looks good, then I will go in every 4 weeks, which is normal at this time. I thought I was going to be going in a little bit more within the first trimester, but since she's saying that everything's looking good, she'll have me come back in a week, and then we'll kind of figure out if there's a different game plan we need to think about. Well, it's April 5th. I am 9 weeks now, and I'm about to head into my doctor's appointment. I have an ultrasound first to check on baby, see how everything's going, and then I'm going to meet with the doctor and kind of go from there. Hopefully everything is looking good. I think I'll have to do some blood work as well, so just hoping that everything is looking good with the baby today. Okay, so I am back from the doctor's office. I ate some breakfast because I hadn't ate all day and I needed to. But the appointment went well. The doctor said everything is looking good. Baby is measuring exactly 9 weeks, 2 days. Heartbeat was about 162, which is good and strong. So very happy to hear all of these things. I did do a lot of blood work today. So we're going to be testing all of the genetic testing that we could do, and just checking my A1C and my progesterone and seeing if that's any better. And if it is, then hopefully I could stop taking the progesterone, which would be really nice because I know that's been affecting me being really sleepy and all of that stuff. And as I mentioned, one of the tests is going to be the A1C, so we're going to check to see how my levels are with that. If I have higher levels, then I'm going to need to probably test for gestational diabetes a little bit earlier than normal. I did have gestational diabetes with my first pregnancy, so it is something that we're just being proactive about and just checking now. But overall, everything looked really good, and the doctor was really happy with how the baby is developing, and that definitely helped me with my anxiety with how the baby's been doing. A couple of things that I didn't mention earlier is earlier this week I was feeling some light pressure in my lower abdomen, and I was a little concerned about it, but I wasn't feeling a lot of cramping. It was just like a light pressure feeling. And when I mentioned it to the doctor, she said that I could just be feeling my uterus growing. And since there is no like harsh cramping or no bleeding, then everything should be fine. So that definitely helped just to talk to her about that. I know with this pregnancy, I'm just a little bit hypersensitive with every single symptom, just because of what happened with our loss last time. And so I'm just being proactive with anything that I'm feeling. I'm just asking her if it's anything I should be concerned about. But after speaking to her, it did help. And one of the things that I've been feeling a lot is just a lot of anxiety. And I know it's going to be difficult for the next few weeks until we reach that the end of the first trimester or 12-week mark, because we didn't get that far with our last pregnancy. So I know from now, which is 9 weeks until the 12-week mark, it's going to be a little bit hard for me. So I'm trying to remain calm, take deep breaths, go out for walks if I need to, if I'm just feeling too anxious with things. And yeah, hopefully everything goes good for the next few weeks. I do plan on seeing my doctor again in 2 weeks, which would be our 11th week mark. And she's just going to check on the status of the baby, see if everything's good. And from there, we'll kind of see. Hopefully we'll get our results from our testing by then and maybe even find out the gender. So super excited. Feeling so much better after that appointment today. Well, we made it to week 11. I'm officially 11 weeks along today. So I'm very excited about that. I have been, haven't been filming as much, not much has been going on. Some of my symptoms have subsided a little bit with the metformin that I've been taking. I did have a couple days where my stomach was kind of hurting from it, and that kind of went away a little bit. I just had like a couple of days of that. I also noticed that I dropped some of the weight, like the few pounds that I gained at the very first part of the pregnancy. I dropped those pounds again. So I think that's an effect of the metformin. I'm not too sure, but I am on my way to the doctor now for the 11-week check. We're gonna probably do a short ultrasound to just check on the baby, make sure heartbeat is looking good and everything. We are still waiting for the test results, so I'm hoping that we get those today as well and that everything's looking good. Looks like a little teddy bear.
It does. Oops. So that's a little head, little body, little heartbeat right in there, little arms, little legs. You cannot see the gender this early on, so it's no worries, you're not going to see anything there. But that's perfect.
So you can see the spinal.
Yeah, you can see the beginning of the spine there, absolutely.
Roller goes.
That's the first time we've got to hear it.
Yeah, hey there, buddy.
Let me just
hear them.
measure it. It sounded like 150 something. Maybe 160, 162. That's perfect.
Okay.
This baby looks perfect. Everything looks great. So I feel like you're sort of out of that danger zone at this point. So.
Okay, well, we just got back from our doctor's appointment and everything looked great. So we were really happy about that. We got to see the baby in ultrasound and we got to hear the heartbeat for the very first time. So we're really excited.
One thing that we wanted to share is we don't actually know what we're having, but we do have the paperwork that's going to tell us. So we're going to all find out right now.
Yeah, are you excited to find out? What do you think it's going to be, a boy or a girl?
Boy or girl?
I want a baby brother.
You want baby brothers? Sit down, please.
All right, let's sit down.
Okay, so Lucas has been saying he thinks it's a boy. So let's find out. Okay, let's see.
I'm so excited.
All right, let me see. There's a lot of tests that I have to, and now it's not working.
No,
Daddy,
Maternity?
do you think it will be a girl?
maybe. I don't know. I want a healthy baby.
It's his babies. I think so. Okay.
Is it right there? Is that what that means?
Is that what that means?
I don't know. That was like a little too forward. I thought it was gonna be XY or something.
I don't know, but that says it's.
Okay. I'm just gonna double check to see if it's anything else. Okay, wait.
I think we're almost close to the end.
Fetal sex, 99% accuracy. I think that's what that means. That's what that means, right? Tell me something.
That's what that means.
Oh my gosh.
Is it a baby boy?
Not exactly, buddy.
It's a baby girl.
I knew it.
It's a baby girl.
Baby girl.
Girl.
Oh my gosh. I'm having a girl. I can't believe it. I have to keep looking at it because I'm like, are they saying that I'm the girl? Oh my gosh.
I want to make sure. Because I get also.
We have a baby girl. Oh my goodness.
I can't. Oh, you're having a baby sister.
I really love baby sisters. I knew it could be a baby sister.
You knew it?
Sex is consistent with
Yes! That was my chance.
Now's your chance.
Wishing.
You were wishing for a girl? Even though you just said you want a brother?
Well,
That's
you
good.
know I said I
That's
wanted a
happening.
That's
brother.
awesome, bud.
We are having a baby, right, Mom and Dad?
Yes. What kind of baby are we having?
A baby sister!
We're having a girl!
Baby sister!
I can't believe it.
Yes.
So I told Robert, if we find out that this is a girl, I am gonna go out and buy some bows. I wanted the bows for our announcement picture, and I literally went out and bought some bows. So we got some cute little bows. I'm so excited. Well, we made it to 12 weeks. We are super happy that we made it to this milestone and that everything is going good with baby. Nothing has been going wrong. I have noticed one new symptom though. I'm getting a lot of back pain now, which is to be expected. I do have scoliosis, so I know that that's going to be a factor throughout the pregnancy. But other than that, I'm still feeling kind of sleepy every once in a while, or will need to take a nap every so often. So that is still happening. But other than that, everything has been good. And we're so excited that we made it through the first trimester. So excited to see how the second trimester goes. We did announce the pregnancy to everyone this week, and so yeah, we put out the video for that, so I'll link it down below if you'd like to check out our announcement video. But everything is going good and we are so happy. But yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna do another video for the second and third trimester, and can't wait to show you guys this journey. Thanks for watching.